Imagine standing at a crossroads in your life, uncertain of which path to choose. Every day, distractions tempt you to drift from your purpose, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed by modern demands. That's where self-discipline comes in, a force that empowers you to take control and shape your destiny. Few people understood this better than Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher whose meditations continue to inspire us today. Though he ruled one of the greatest empires in history, Marcus Aurelius struggled with the same challenges we face: temptation, fatigue, and doubt. Yet, through reflection and daily practice, he discovered powerful ways to cultivate self-discipline. Today, we'll explore 10 timeless insights rooted in his wisdom that will help you build unwavering self-discipline, even in our fast-paced modern world. Let's dive in and learn how to master your mind, harness your purpose, and become the best version of yourself. Point 1. Start with self-knowledge. Self-discipline begins with knowing who you are. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look within." Within is the foundation of good. Modern life bombards us with external pressures, social media likes, career comparisons, constant noise. But discipline starts internally. Take time to ask yourself, what are my true strengths and weaknesses? What triggers my impatience? Why do I sometimes avoid difficult tasks? For example, if you know you procrastinate on creative projects because of perfectionism, you can learn to embrace messy first drafts. Or if you realize social media drains your energy, you might set time limits to regain focus. Journaling, therapy, or honest conversations with friends can help you uncover your patterns and motivations. Remember, understanding yourself is the key to creating habits that align with your purpose. When you understand why you act the way you do, you gain the power to change it, and that's where self-discipline truly begins. Point 2. Craft a personal mission statement. Once you know yourself, define a clear purpose that aligns your actions with your values. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that his role as emperor was to serve the common good. Similarly, you can craft a personal mission statement that guides your choices. For instance, "I strive to inspire and uplift others through my work," can steer you toward meaningful projects instead of trivial tasks. In our modern world of constant notifications, a mission statement acts as a filter, helping you say no to distractions and yes to what matters most. Write your mission statement down and keep it somewhere visible, like your phone's lock screen or a sticky note on your mirror. When doubt or temptation creeps in, revisit it to remind yourself why you started. A mission statement isn't just words on a page. It's a compass that keeps you on course, especially when motivation fades. Let it guide your daily choices and shape the life you're building. Point 3. Commit to small, consistent actions. Big goals often feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination. Marcus Aurelius said, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." In today's fast-paced world, this means focusing on what you can control right now. Break your goals into daily, bite-sized actions. Want to write a book? Start with 200 words a day. Want to get fit? Commit to 15 minutes of exercise daily. These small actions build momentum and confidence over time. Research shows that consistent, incremental progress leads to lasting habits. Apps like Habitica or Streaks can help you track these steps, turning discipline into a daily ritual. The key is to avoid waiting for the perfect moment or for motivation to strike. Just begin. Over time, these small actions compound, transforming even the most daunting goals into achievable realities. Point 4. Practice mindful resistance. Temptation is everywhere: junk food, endless scrolling, mindless entertainment. Marcus Aurelius warned against letting external distractions govern our minds. In modern terms, think about how often your phone lures you away from your priorities. Mindful resistance means noticing those urges without immediately acting on them. For example, instead of instantly checking a notification, pause and ask, "Is this serving my purpose right now?" Maybe set your phone to Do Not Disturb during deep work sessions, or when the craving for junk food strikes, remind yourself of your health goals. This doesn't mean denying yourself every pleasure, but rather consciously choosing when and how to engage. Meditation apps like Headspace or Calm can train you to observe your impulses without acting on them. Remember, every moment of resistance strengthens your self-discipline muscle. Over time, you'll find it easier to say no to distractions and yes to what truly matters. Point 5. Embrace the power of choice. Life is unpredictable. We can't always control what happens, but we can control our response. Marcus Aurelius put it simply, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. In today's world, you might face layoffs, relationship challenges, or health issues. It's easy to feel powerless, but self-discipline means focusing on your choices. For instance, if a project fails at work, instead of dwelling on the setback, ask, "What can I learn? How can I improve next time?" Or if a friend's behavior hurts you, choose to respond with grace rather than anger. By owning your responses, you turn every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Remember, self-discipline isn't about controlling everything. It's about choosing your reaction. Every time you exercise that choice, you strengthen your character and your ability to stay true to your purpose, no matter what life throws your way. Point 6. Find strength in voluntary discomfort. Comfort zones breed complacency. Marcus Aurelius knew that exposing ourselves to hardship sharpens our resilience. In modern life, that might mean taking a cold shower, fasting intermittently, or exercising when you'd rather binge-watch a show. These small challenges build your tolerance for discomfort, making it easier to handle life's bigger obstacles. Try waking up an hour earlier to work on a side project, or turn off your phone for a weekend to reset your mind. The key is to choose discomfort intentionally, not because you have to, but because it makes you stronger. Studies show that people who practice voluntary discomfort build grit and adaptability, traits essential for success in today's unpredictable world. By regularly stepping outside your comfort zone, you train your mind to embrace challenges instead of avoiding them. Ultimately, it's in discomfort that we find our deepest growth, and that's where self-discipline thrives. Point 7. Master the art of focus. Distraction is the enemy of progress. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness." Today, constant notifications and multitasking make focus harder than ever. Start by creating an environment that supports deep work. Turn off phone alerts, close unnecessary browser tabs, and set specific time blocks for important tasks. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, working in 25-minute sprints followed by short breaks, can train your brain to sustain focus. Apps like Forest or Freedom can help you stay on track by blocking distractions. Remember, focus isn't about willpower alone. It's also about designing your environment to support your goals. When you learn to give your full attention to what's in front of you, you unlock a level of productivity and creativity that scattered multitasking can never match. Focus is the bridge between intention and achievement. Master it, and your self-discipline will soar. Point 8. Cultivate inner calm amid chaos. Life is unpredictable. Plans change, people disappoint, and challenges arise unexpectedly. Marcus Aurelius taught that while we can't control external events, we can control our inner state. In modern life, this means cultivating a calm mind even when the world feels chaotic. For example, during a heated argument, pause, take a breath, and choose your words carefully instead of reacting impulsively. Or when a deadline looms, acknowledge the stress but focus on one task at a time. Practices like mindfulness meditation can help you stay centered. Apps like Insight Timer or Calm can guide you through daily breathing exercises. Remember, self-discipline isn't just about taking action, it's also about managing your emotions. When you remain calm, you make better decisions and build resilience. Life's storms will come, but a calm mind allows you to navigate them with grace and clarity, keeping you aligned with your purpose. Point 9. Redefine failure as feedback. Too often, we see failure as defeat, but Marcus Aurelius believed every setback contains a lesson. In modern life, this means reframing mistakes as opportunities to learn. Maybe you missed a deadline. Ask yourself, why? Did you underestimate the time required? Overcommit? Instead of self-blame, use the experience to improve your planning. Or if a relationship ends, reflect on what you learned about communication or boundaries. This shift in perspective transforms failures into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Journaling can help you capture these insights, turning pain into wisdom. Remember, every successful person has failed, often more times than you can count. The difference is that they used those failures to grow. Embrace setbacks as part of the process, not the end. Every time you turn failure into feedback, you strengthen your self-discipline and resilience. The path to mastery is paved with lessons learned along the way. Point 10. Live with urgency and purpose. Time is our most precious resource, yet it's the one we waste most easily. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily of life's impermanence. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. In the modern world, distractions abound. Hours vanish on social media, endless TV shows, mindless scrolling. Living with urgency means making every day count. Instead of passively drifting, ask, if this were my last day, would I spend it this way? Prioritize meaningful work, relationships, and growth. Apps like Toggle can help you track where your time goes, while techniques like time blocking ensure you're investing in what matters. Remember, living with urgency isn't about panic. It's about aligning your daily actions with your deepest values. Every sunrise is a gift, a new chance to choose purpose over distraction. Seize it, and you'll find that self-discipline becomes not a burden, but a joyful commitment to living fully. Conclusion. Self-discipline is more than a habit. It's a way of life that empowers you to build the future you desire. By knowing yourself, crafting a mission, embracing discomfort, and mastering focus, you can cultivate the strength to overcome any obstacle. Marcus Aurelius may have ruled an empire, but his greatest conquest was over himself, and so can yours be. Every day offers you a choice. Drift with the tide or steer your own ship. Choose self-discipline and create a life of purpose, resilience, and meaning. If you found this video inspiring and you're eager to explore more timeless wisdom from the greatest minds in history, consider subscribing to our channel and giving this video a like. By doing so, you'll join a community of seekers committed to living with purpose and self-mastery. Let's grow together, one insight at a time.